Stop going around in circles and start getting sustainable results that you can achieve and maintain so that you feel happier. So here's the old way, and the trap that most people fall into is focusing on the outcome. So what happens? We feel out of shape one day and maybe notice that the pain of being out of shape is just unbearable, and you want to make a change. So we decide to make a change. So what's next? We focus on, for most people, losing weight, but it could be any other goal. And we focus on the outcome. So we step on the scales and we look at that scale weight. And we frown when we think, you know what? It's not saying what I want. So you step on it again. Maybe it says something different. Step on it multiple times a day. Step on it every day for a period of time. And it's so frustrating because people are just focusing on that. And the reality is that we can't affect the outcome. We can't affect that scale weight. It's going to change due to hydration status. It's going to change for females in terms of their menstrual cycle. And it's just going to change through the time of day as well. So people try a tactic. They get sucked into one of the many methods that are touted to us. And they feel discomfort. They feel like they're starving. They are fed up of complicated diets, or they just don't have time for complicated diets. And they're frustrated by strict rules, which they end up breaking because if a rule's there and you really want something that's off that food list, it's just going to be broken eventually. So for these reasons, it feels unsustainable because around them, their friends are just enjoying pizza, their family are eating normal meals together, and they just want to go to the pub and enjoy themselves. So after maybe the initial excitement of the results that, 2, 3, 4, 5 pounds lost initially, results do plateau because they plateau for everyone at some point. And they think, I'm so uncomfortable. This is unbearable. This is diet hell. I cannot live like this forever. And so I quit. So once that happens, there's like a feeling of shame often, feeling like it's their fault because they've seen all the testimonials and social proof that it's worked for others. So it's obviously their fault. But that's not the case, by the way. And so they lose hope, they give up. And time passes, weeks, months, even a year might pass before another wake-up call. Maybe a glance in the mirror, maybe you see yourself on a photo, you don't like the way you look. Maybe a frank conversation with a doctor. They've told you that there's a health condition that's on the horizon. And so that gives you the drive to start again. And people go through this cycle for decades, multiple times per year, and it's very frustrating. So here's the new way. If you resonate with that, listen up. So, of course, firstly, set a goal, decide what you want, and make it really authentic to you. So make it align with your values and make it something that really resonates with you, and build leverage. So why do you really want this? The next thing is to establish the limiting factors. So the things that are holding you back, like the biggest roadblocks in your way, and rank them from the top priority to the lower down priorities. Then GSPA, so goal, so break the goal down into the skills, and then the skills into practices, the practices into daily actions that you can do easily, that you're ready, willing, and able to do today. These actions will build the skills and they will build the goal. So rather than the old way, focusing on the outcome, we're now focusing on the process. We are focusing on the daily actions that are going to lead you towards the goal. And of course, with that comes tracking. So just take one of those practices, the one that's going to give you the biggest results with the least amount of effort, and make it so easy that you cannot fail. So ask yourself, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident am I to do this? If it's not a 9 or a 10, make it easier. So focus on doing just that one thing. Of course, with everything that we do, adversity is always around the corner. And it's no different with losing weight, or getting fit. There are always challenges. I mentioned the plateau earlier. So establish bare-ass minimums, BAM, and develop resilience. So these can be put into place when things do go off track, You don't have to quit because things aren't going perfectly. Just keep going, moving the needle in the right direction. And this will lead you to being happy. So escaping the diet hell that you've been trapped in for so many years, and achieving and maintaining your results. This is really exciting. So in a nutshell, stop focusing on the outcome, start focusing on the process, build resilience, build resourcefulness, plan for adversity, establish bare ass minimums. This will all lead you to a happy place.